And you're just trying to look for subtle improvements in the time we're spending together. Notice the temperature of the air around you. Notice any sounds you may hear other than my voice. Be totally present for this moment. And press your feet into the ground. Spread your toes apart. And lift through the crown of your head. Inhale completely, fill all the way up. Exhale, empty it out. Inhale from your belly, your chest, your throat to your head. Exhale, the head, the throat, chest, belly. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bring your chin towards your chest and then draw a circle in the air with your nose, rocking your head from one shoulder to the other shoulder. And again, you can keep your eyes closed or open. And circle in the opposite direction. And back through center, bring your hands out beside you. So point your thumbs away from your hips, Tadasana pose. Inhale, reach the arms out. Pause here at a big T shape. Spread your fingers wide and then turn your palms face down. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, press the air down. Inhale up. Exhale, float the arms down. Match your breath with the movement. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Two more, just like this. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Now turn your palms in towards one another and come into prayer hands. Then your elbows slide it to your heart. Take a moment, bow your head towards your fingers, set an intention or a dedication for your practice. Bring a smile to your face and then open your arms out wide again. Reach back behind you, then turn your fingers back so you can stretch out the front of your wrist. Bring your hands together and interlace your fingers. Point your index one towards me. Then inhale the arms up. Soften those elbows so the shoulders come down. Lean over to the right. And come back through center. Lean over to the left. And through center, over to the right. Through center, over to the left. And center, last one, lean over to the right. Over to the left. And back through center, release your hands, take them down to the sides of your chair and roll those shoulders back. Again, actively push the shoulders away from your chest and lift the crown of your head up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Suck your belly in to protect your low back. Now release your hands from the back of the chair, arms straight up overhead. Big stretch, tall mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your knees and slide all the way down your shins into a fold. let your head drop or keep it up so it's neutral with your rest of your spine. Take a moment here to feel your low back. Maybe you want to sway from one side to the other, or stay still if that serves you better. Slide your hands back up your shins, vertebrae by vertebrae. We rise. Hands to your hip creases and hold right here. So I'm taking the thumb and index fingers, putting them in my hips. Bring your feet a little wider than your hip distance so that you have some space to drop your belly in. Elbows out, and then we're going to lean forward into this. So lean to the right knee. Back through center, lean to the left knee. Now drop, when you lean to the right, see if you can pull down that left shoulder some. So dropping that left shoulder, back through center, and now drop the right shoulder over towards the left knee. And just move a little bit side to side, dropping the shoulder to the opposite knee. And do two more, one on each side. And back through center. Stay here. Release your hands from your hip creases. Take your hands to your knees. Bring the crown of your head as far forward as you can. So you want to feel like your head is an extension of your spine. Press your feet into the ground. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, rise up. Use your arms to help you lift your torso. Toe heel your feet together. Lift your right knee up. Point your right foot forward. Give it a little flex and point with the right toes. Then bend that knee lower down. Other side. Left leg lifts. Bend the knee, point and flex the toes. And lower the left knee, foot down. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down and swan dive over your legs, folding again, reaching towards your feet. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. As you rise up, lift that right knee with you. And then bring your hands to prayer. So bringing that knee up high towards your right shoulder. Exhale, lower the right knee. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Rise up, left foot comes with you. Hands to your heart. Head lifts as the arms go down. Exhale, lower left foot. Inhale, reach up with the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up, right knee. Instead of hands to heart, bring your hands to your knee. Give it a squeeze in. Now, as you squeeze in, roll your shoulders back and arch it so you feel this nice little yummy lift in the front of your chest. Exhale, lower, right knee. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive, fold gracefully over your legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise up, left knee comes with you. Hands come to your left shin. Inhale, lift up. Squeeze your knee towards your left shoulder. Head and chest lean back. Exhale, lower left leg. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise up, right knee. Hands to your shin. Draw it in. Lean back. Now lean forward and bring your chin towards your knee. rounding. Exhale, lower right knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left knee rises. Hands to your left shin. Hug it in. Lean back, head and chest lean back. And then tuck your chin towards your knee, drawing it all into a little ball. Exhale, lower left knee. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Right knee lifts up. Kick out the right foot. We're going to come into a twist. Left hand towards right foot, right hand to the behind you. Inhale, arms up. Bend the right knee. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, take it down. Rise up, left knee comes with you. Left foot kicks out. Right arm reaches for left toes. Left arm goes behind you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knee. Fold over your legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, rise. Right knee comes with you. Kick out that right foot. Get a little deeper in your twist. Left hand to right toes. Maybe you can touch your toes or your shin. Inhale, arms up. Right knee comes down. Fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, take it down. Rise up, left knee. Kick it out. Right arm to left toes. Left arm behind you. Inhale, reach up. Bend the knee. Lower down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up, both feet press into the ground. Big, tall mountain. Hands to your heart center. Lift your right knee up. Kick it way out in front of you. Point your toes up and do a little pulse here. Stretching out that right leg. Feel your right muscles, the muscles in your right leg. Little pulses up. Ooh, strong leg. And then bend the knee and then kick it back out. 2 more times. Bend the knee, kick it out. 1 more. Bend the knee, kick it out. Lift it high and lower the right heel to the ground in front of you. So right leg straight, left knees bent. Hinging at the waist, come forward and stretch your torso over both legs. You can take a moment here and just touch that right leg, see how it's doing. And then once you feel like, okay, this is where I can be, reach your fingertips straight down. So go all the way down from the shoulders to the fingers, reaching for the floor. It's not necessary that your fingers touch the floor, but you're feeling that nice stretch in the hamstring and in your right leg. Your shoulders are dropping. Now here we're going to use our core. Reach your hands in front of your head. Inhale, lift up, press into that left foot, squeeze the belly in. Right leg lifts. We're going to do that again. Lower the right heel, reach forward, hinging at the waist. Exhale, drop the hands down. Reach in front of you. Press into that left foot, arms rise, right leg lifts up. Beautiful. Bend your right knee and take it over here to the right side and come into just you're on the corner edge of your right side of your chair. Take your right hand and we're going to slide it down the inside of your right leg, reaching the left arm over. Draw a circle in the air with your left arm. Big circles moving your arm through the air. One more time around, and then we're going to hold it right here. Left arm over left ear. Reach a little bit deeper in with those right hands into the side of the right knee, reaching for your right ankle. Find that nice, yummy side body stretch. Breathe into it. Exhale, lower left arm. Step your right knee, bring your right knee over towards your left foot, and just stamp out your feet. Give a little lift and stomp. And then lower both feet, spreading your toes apart, lifting your head up. Inhale, arms up overhead, mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive over your legs. Take it all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Rise up, left leg's coming with you. Oh, kick out that left leg. Take little pulses here, like you're trying to poke out the ceiling with your big toe. Good. Now hold that leg as far up to the sky as you can, pressing through the heel. And then gently lower the heel to the ground, keeping your left toes pointing up. Reach up through those arms. And then exhale, dive over your legs. And take a moment here, just feel that left leg, maybe give it a little rub. And just exploring this fold. Feels a little different than the other one, maybe not. All right, now stretch your arms, point your fingertips to the ground. Press weight into your right foot, use your core, reach forward. Inhale, pull it all the way up, suck that belly in. Exhale, bring it back forward, flat back here, hold here for a second. And then exhale, release it down to the ground. Fingertips point down. Your head can look straight towards that right foot, if that feels good in your neck. Now put weight into that right foot and then swing your arms in front of you, lifting up, squeezing the belly. We do one more of these. Exhale, hinging in the waist. Exhale, arms point down. Head drops. Inhale, rise up, lift that left leg with you. Bend your knee. Take it out over to the left side. So here on the left side, I'm going to sit on the corner edge so I can make sure I've got my feet firmly grounded. Take your left hand to the inside of the left knee. Right arm reaches over. And now you can make your circles or any other range of motion you would like with the right arm. Don't forget to smile. And one more big circle around, and we'll hold that right arm over your right ear. Reach a little further down with your left hand towards your left ankle. Feeling that yummy, yummy side body stretch here. Notice your breathing. And then exhale, bring your right hand down, lift up your left foot, bring it back to meet the right. Stamp it out. All right, moving into our crescent warrior pose. So we're going to turn ourselves to the right side of the room. Left knee's gonna go back. And again, find your warrior pose, adjust yourself however you need. See if you can keep your left heel off the ground, and maybe that means it's out some, but it doesn't really matter. Even the knee can be pointed straight down like this. Now, we're gonna reach out, left hand post forward, and then reach that left arm up. Reach for the sky. Now taking that left hand, we're gonna hold on to the right side of your chair and find a twist. So your left hand's gonna hold the right back side of the chair, left hand holds the left side of the chair, twisting your body towards the back of the room. Unspiral yourself back into facing the front into a warrior two pose. Stretch out both legs, so left leg goes long, left knee is straight, right knee is bent. All right, take your arms out to a T. Feel them light as a feather. If your shoulders are way up here, try to drop them down. And then we're just gonna move a little bit to the right. So sending your right shoulder past your right hip, reaching for the right side of the room. As you do that, press your left pinky toe into the ground and then come back to neutral, shoulders over hips. Now let's do it the other side. Reach over here to the left side of the room, left shoulder's going past left hip, and then back to a neutral. Reach to the right, turn your right palm up, reverse your warrior. The left hand can hold the left leg, or it can even tuck behind your back here. So again, think of the right rib cage lifting, moving away from the right hip. Breathe. Re-extend your arms out to warrior two pose, and then come into your extended side angle. Wrist touches the inside of your right knee, left arm reaches over your left ear, and reach out, point your fingers to where the ceiling and the wall meets. Press your left pinky toe into the ground, roll back your left shoulder, gaze upwards. Breathe through your nose. Reverse peaceful warrior. Back to warrior two. Bring your hands to prayer. Bring your feet back together. Inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, lift a pathway. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up, hands to your heart. Crescent warrior on the left side. Turn your body to the left side of the room. Extend your right leg behind you, keeping your right heel up off the ground. So find your feet first. Get your feet stable. Then we'll take the right arm, reach the right arm up. Big stretch to the sky. If you want to add on, you can always take that left arm with it. And then we'll twist. Right hand goes to the left side of the back side of the chair. Right hand to the other side. Turn your torso to the backrest of your chair. Stretch out your right hip flexor. This is a good twist. Return back to center. Plant your right foot on the ground. And then again, make sure you're seated so that your feet are stable. And then extend the arms out. Reach over here to the left. Touch the left side of the room. Bringing your left shoulder way over your left hip, back to neutral. And then reach out to the right side of the room. Then back to neutral, over to the left. Neutral to the right. And now we're going to reach over to the left, turn your left palm up. Right hand touches the right leg, left arm reaches over. Breathing in the left side of your body. Back to warrior two arms. Extended side angle. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Lower your hands down. Step your feet together. Back to the center of your chair. Arms lift up. Exhale, take it forward, bow down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up. Hands to your heart. Now sit to the edge of your chair. So squiggle yourself to the edge. And we're going to lean back onto the back of our sit bones. Maybe you want to just touch your toes to the ground, or maybe you want to lift the knees up using your core. This is Navasana, boat pose. So options are toes down or toes off the ground, hovering. You'll feel your core having little tiny earthquakes. Squeeze. We'll count to 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your feet, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Reach out and up. Hands to your heart. We're going to take another twist here. Take your left elbow and point it towards your right knee. And turn your torso. So we're really trying to rotate towards the right. Crown of your head is pointing kind of towards the wall in front of you. And if your hands are feeling wonky touching them, you can also make fists and bump your knuckles. Let's see which one works for you. You can also lean forward and try to hook your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. And we'll come back through center. Lean back, straight spine, restabilize the spine. Press your feet into the ground. We'll take a twist to the other direction. Right elbow goes to left knee, and take the twist in this direction. Remember your options. You can tap right elbow to the outside of your left leg, lengthening the spine. And back through center. Lean back. Here we go, back into our boat pose. Lift your feet or bring your tippy toe, come onto your tippy toes. Feeling the core really activating here. Now, if you would like, you can keep your hands at prayer or take your hands down or reach your arms up. And then if you want, you can give a couple kicks forward. Woo, feel that core. 2 more. Lower your feet, lower your hands, and fold. Lift up halfway. Exhale, take it down. Rise up. Hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Just control your breathing for a moment. Just slow it down. Feel stable and strong. All right. When you're ready, we'll open our eyes and we'll come to downward facing dog standing. So we're going to move into behind the chair here. So when you're ready, you just take your time getting there. And just when you get to that downward facing dog, explore. Move your hips, widen out your arms. See what happens if you just make some little adjustments so that you find your expression, your version of what downward facing dog is to you. Now for each person, it may be just a little different. I like my knees a little bent because with my knees bent, I can push my tailbone up and I can drop my torso down, which feels really good in my shoulders. So you may not feel that same way, and that's okay. You just have to find what works for you in your practice. And each day it may be a little different. All right, so once we're here in this downward facing dog, we're gonna lift up into a high plank. Squeeze your belly in, crown of your head lifts, hips move forward. And then exhale, heels lower, push your hips back, downward facing dog. We're gonna do 3 more of these. So inhale, lift up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank, heels lift, head lifts, shoulders push down away from your ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last one, inhale, rise up, high plank. And now we're gonna tippy toe to the chair. And bend your knees, bring your thighs together and lower down into a little toe squat. So I'm still on my toes, but I'm dropping my hips, bending my knees a lot. Woo. Feel how strong your legs are. Now exhale, straighten your legs, lower your heels, reach up, standing Tadasana. So arms up overhead, big stretch to the sky. Exhale, take your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders back, hips and heart open up. Beautiful. Now release your hands back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands reach up. Exhale, arms down to the chair. Now turn your chair so it's facing sideways. And we're going to step back into warrior 2. So take your right foot behind you, left knee bends towards the chair. We're going to do half moon pose. So right toes are facing forward, left knee is facing towards the chair. I'm just going to bend into that left knee. Now, left hand is going to either find the top of the chair or the seat of the chair. And you want to think about this, your right hip floating upwards. So here we go. We're going to first start by placing the hand on the top of the chair. Let's go there. And then I want you to push off. Like push off that right foot. Do a couple of these. Shifting the weight, finding the balance in the left leg. And then when you're ready, we'll find the full expression of half a moon pose. So I'm going to take my hand to the seat. You're welcome to hold here. And I'm going to take my right hand to my right hip, lifting up that right leg. Point your toes forward. Roll your right shoulder back. Stack hip over hip, or as close as you can get it. Add on by reaching right hand to the sky. If you want to get fancy, come onto your elbow. When you're ready, bend back into the left knee. Return the right foot down. Now you're in warrior 2. Turn your toes forward. And then lean forward, come into a wide-legged fold. You can drop your hands down or keep your hands on your hips. Either way works. Bend your knees, lift your chest. Turn back to that warrior two pose, bend into the left knee. This time we're gonna take it a little bit different options, or to go add on with me this time, or to go back to what we just did. So left arm reaches out, left arm comes down, push off right foot, bend your right knee. So you can stay or you can add on. So you can bend that right knee, you can reach back with your right hand and find your foot, or you can keep it straight, reaching out for half moon. When you're ready, you'll return the right foot back out, bend into the left knee, touch down nice and smooth, turn your toes forward, wide-legged fold. Hands to your hips, and lift up your chest. Toe heel your feet in. And then we'll switch sides, coming on to the other side. I'm just gonna move my chair over here. And step out with the left leg, point the right toes underneath the chair, and bend into your right knee. And I gotta squiggle out your feet to get them just right. Take your arms out, warrior two, to your half moon. So think about shifting. We did this already. We were kind of doing these things. I want you to reach out, then bring it down. And then lift up and just pause. So a little bounce there, kind of feeling how you push off. Just getting a little practice. And then when you're ready, you can come all the way into your half moon. Stack your left hip on top of your right. Again, find the option that works for you. You can really feel it right here in the front of your left hip. Point your left toes forward. Flex that foot, it's in the air. Control the breathing. And to come out of it, you'll bend into the right foot, touch down, wobbly as it may be. Turn your toes forward, wide-legged fold. Now, if you've been wide-legged folding the last two times, try something different. Maybe turn your toes in so you get more of like a pigeon toe. Maybe try to hold onto your ankles or your knees, or drop your head down. And as you rise up, come up very slow, hands to hips. Returning back to our warrior two, right knees bent, right toes pointing under the chair. Arms extend out. Right hand to the chair, left arm up or left arm to your hip. Push off with the left foot. Lift up your left leg to a neutral position so that the left leg is really active. Add in the left arm to the sky. My chair moves. And then bend behind you, coming into sugar cane. You can try this or stay there. Very nice, guys. Release the left foot. Bend into the right knee, touch down. Arms out. Toes turn forward. Big star pose. Reach your arms out. Feel your whole body taking up a lot of space. And then exhale, wide-legged fold. Maybe you found that this fold's a little easier than the last couple ones. When you're ready, take your time, bend your knees, slide your hands up one vertebrae at a time. Toe heel your feet together. Back to standing Tadasana. Inhale, arms up overhead. Hands to your heart. Shift your weight to that left foot. Right knee's going to rise. Use the chair if you need it. Kick back the right leg, lean forward. This is our warrior three pose. You can also hold on to the chair. Mine's too far away. So we're balancing on the left leg. Bring it back up. Standing leg raise, right knee lifts. Now we're going to cross it over, eagle legs. Bend your knees, drop your hips down. Left arm, reach over your head to the right. Push your hips away from the chair. And release and lower your arm and your leg back down. Shake it out. Let's move to the other side. Left leg's gonna left leg's gonna come up, right leg's gonna stay stable. Lift up the left knee. Shoulders back over your hips. And then kick back your left leg. Find that balance. Inhale, left knee comes up. Exhale, kick it back. Left knee comes forward, cross it over. So your left ankle is crossed over your right. Drop your hips down. Hold onto the chair with your left hand. Sink, sink, sink. Right arm reaches up. Push your right hip to the right side of the room. Ooh, feel that stretch in your right side body. Beautiful. Return both foot and hand back down. Shake out your legs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Now this is just a straight-legged fold. You can also use the chair, but if you like, you can just dangle your arms down. Our feet aren't wide this time. Soften your knees so that your belly can kind of rest on those thighs. Take a couple deep cleansing breaths. Just like we do in the chair, we're going to lift up halfway. So hands to your knees or your shins, shoulders roll back, flat back, belly sucked in. And then exhale, fold again, and see if you can tilt just a little deeper, trying to get your torso closer to your legs. Rise up, bend your knees, push your booty back. Reach your arms forward. So really root through those feet and then rise up. Tall mountain. Exhale, arms down. We're going to come back either to our seat or to the mat or to the floor or to wherever you want to go on the ground. You're coming back into the chair. Bring your feet out wide, coming into, or if you're on the ground, just bring your legs out wide. Doesn't matter. You're in the chair, on the ground. Whew, I'm breathing hard today. Take your arms out wide. Take your right hand to your right leg, left arm over. Then windmill to the other side. Back over to the right. And then over to the left. And back through center. Right hand comes back to your right knee, toe heel your feet together. And then we're going to lift up both feet off the ground. So you probably need to be in the back side of your chair if you're not on the ground. And then point and flex those toes. And then relax the feet down. Cross your right ankle over your left. Left hand to right knee and take a twist to the right. And back through center. We'll twist to the other side, twist to the left. Right hand to left knee. And through center, lift both legs, point and flex your toes forward, straighten your spine. And then cross your left ankle on top of your right. Left hand to right knee, twist to the right. And then back through center, twist to the other direction. And then back through center, point your toes forward, lift them up off the ground, point and flex your feet. We're going to take one big long stretch. If you're on the ground, this feels really good. You're just stretching out as if someone is reaching behind you and you're trying to touch them and your toes are reaching out, making your body nice and long. And then exhale the arms and the legs down. Get a sip of water, anything you might need, so that you can relax for the next few moments. So take the time you need to get comfortable in this comfortable shape. Take in a couple deep cleansing breaths. Let your chest rise and fall with each inhalation and exhalation. And when you're ready, let your eyes drift close. Continue to breathe very slowly and deeply. And let your attention rest gently on your breath for a moment. Feeling the movement as it enters and as it exits your body. Each time you inhale, let go and relax. On your next inhalation, let your attention go to the area surrounding your heart. A focus on a feeling of love, of compassion, of empathy, and forgiveness. Each time you exhale, relax tension in your face, your shoulders, your belly, and your legs. Settle your attention back on your heart center again and bring to mind someone or something that you are grateful for. Continue this easy, relaxing breath and feel a sense of gratitude for being alive and being healthy. Perhaps feel gratefulness for the food that nourishes your body, the beautiful scenery that nourishes your soul, and the friendships you have. Know these people, your friends, your family. Notice how blessed you are to have them in your life. Feel gratitude for your own life and the many gifts that you have been blessed with. Now bring attention to the feelings surrounding your heart again. With each inhale, feel the feelings growing outwards and expanding and feeling your chest, your arms, your hands, your legs, and your feet. With each inhale, feel the growing of love filling you up and surrounding you. Just let this sit with you for a moment, this feeling of love and relaxation. And bring a smile to your face. Inhale love and compassion. Exhale anger and resentment. And then gently start to rock your head side to side, shoulder to shoulder. Make some movements in your neck. And then make other movements, stretching out your legs, your fingers, your toes, rotating your wrist. When you're ready, move yourself into a nice tall seated shape as we started our practice today. Reach your arms up above your head, hands to your heart. Thank you so much for practicing with us this morning. May each of you be happy and healthy and free of suffering. And may you know your true self in this lifetime. Namaste. Unmute.